Well, Comrade Sanusi Mekudi is still with us in the studio, and we're talking about the crisis in southern Kaduna and the way forward. Well, just quickly before we went on that break, we said we're going to talk about 2011 and, you know, the connection between 2011 and what is happening now. We recall that we had spoken with the Governor Nasir El-Rufai about the crisis in southern Kaduna. He linked it to the post-election conflict of 2011, and he said that some outsiders were affected, and he tried to pay compensation to them, and that, you know, before he paid compensation, you know, they were part of the people who were causing mayhem in southern Kaduna. How, you know, do you have any links with people from outside the country?
I don't have links with any people outside the country, but what the information available to me, as of 2011, I was strategically placed in the partisan politics of Nigeria and southern Kaduna. I was the coordinator neighbor to neighbor for northwestern Nigeria.
So you're a member of PDP?
Yes, as at then. And I was Director of Planning, Research and Intelligence for Leti Akwa election campaign in Zone 3. So I was working in the Prince Stella Odua's guest house at Asokoro.
In other words, you wanted the Jonathan government to win?
I was his member, working neighbor to neighbor. When government was not able to give my people security cover, when they allowed my mother's village to be cleansed, I lost 18 family members.
Did he explain why your people lost members during the post-election?
They were killed. They were killed by their neighbors.
Was it because they were supporters of the Jonathan?
No, it has not. It's based on their religion and ethnicity. The fault line in 2011 in southern Kaduna, when it happened in Kaduna, PDP stalwarts were being attacked. The Vice President House, the former executive secretary of PTDF, major PDP, including my senior brother Umar Ahmed Ghana, who was living close to Badarawa. The major targets were us, PDP stalwarts.
So this is not about...
People were protesting, that, alleging that we have rigged election. They are alleging that there was rigging. So they started attacking people. But in southern Kaduna, it took an ethno-religious dimension where the Christians killed the Muslims, destroyed their settlements, and forcibly displaced them. And despite the Federal Investigation Panel, the State Government Commission of Inquiry, the white papers, and not a single person was punished for killing 1,000 people.
Okay, now just
but
quickly,
there's just one point.
Yes.
As at that time, when over 1,000 people were killed, Sokapu did not raise a finger because they are Muslims. So Muslim life does not matter to Sokapu. Khan itself, including its secretary, Musa Asake, in whose village, Ongorimi Baju, all the Muslims were killed. The only few survivors are now IDPs up close to Tapa in Sabon Hussein here. You can go there and confirm, you can interview them. That is why we are bringing all the IDPs of 2011 to a seminar at Kaduna on the 2011 first election violence. A book has been authored documenting who did what and who suffered what.
How is it going to be a solution to the current crisis?
Thank you very much. You consider yourself as a doctor. I'm a patient and I'm sick and I have problem with my teeth, and I come to you and I say it is my ear. You give me medication for teeth while the ailment here will continue and there is no sickness here, so no solution. The Sokapu, the Khan are dishonest. With all due respect, they are not portraying the problem as it is. It is the current dimension is farmers versus herdsmen. Yes. You have it in Katsina, you have it in Bauchi, you have it in Kano, you have it all over the country. Why is it deep religious connotation in southern Kaduna? Because they want to do propaganda. They are politicizing the matter. That's not what they are supposed to do. Human life is at stake. People have been killed, are still being killed, and if something is not done, unfortunately, the way things are going, we are not addressing the matter, so more killing is likely going to happen. Unless if we say honestly, what are the issues at stake? Let me tell you what happened. Like in my mother's village, that we are displaced. Somebody encroached on the farmland, and we know him. So we said, go up our land. He refused. We went to magistrate court. The case has been going on for 2011 to now. How many years? 6 years. We went to ECOWAS court about those who killed us because the killing took place during the day.
You went to ECOWAS court when?
We went to ECOWAS court immediately after 2011 because nobody will lose 1,000 people without seeking for justice. Right now we have a case against federal government and against Kaduna State government that has been lingering since 2011. And some of the SUKAPU members are part of the culprits that have masterminded, executed the killing, the displacement of our people in southern Kaduna. So instead of us to take the law into our hands, we have been advised by our elders, seek legal redress.
But Nigeria should be important.
Nigeria is very important. If there is no Nigeria, you wouldn't be talking of southern Kaduna. If there is no Nigeria, Nigeria is the mother, is the cover. Is the one that is supposed to provide law and order. Is supposed to provide justice. And our people have been killed. I saw somebody from Zankwa, the former Attorney General of Kaduna State, in whose village 268 people had been conquered and slaughtered in broad daylight. And their chief was in town. He did not intervene. And he was saying they are seeking for justice because 2 or 3 people have been killed. When they killed 268 people, what happened? The same secretary of Khan, Reverend Musa Asake, the secretary of ECWA, in his own village, Ongorimi Baju, all the Muslims there have been killed. And the few survivors made of aged people, women and children, they have been 100% displaced. As of today, no single Muslim in Ongorimi Baju, let them come and contradict me. Because they don't want people who know the facts to open their mouth. We went to court because we are seeking justice judicially. We don't want to take the law into our hands. But some people decide to take the law into their hands because the judicial system has refuse to deliver justice. Some people have become radicalized. Comrade,
I'm afraid that, we've totally run out of time. We wish you had more time to, discuss solutions very, very clearly and more succinctly. But I guess we will definitely keep this on the radar. Comrade Sanusi Maikudi is the Dania Jama'ah of Jama'ah Emirate and also a community leader of Southern Kaduna Muslims, and he's also a conflict resolution student. Sunrise Daily will continue in just a moment with another perspective on this particular matter. Just stay with us.